It's good advice when you think about it.
Great advice if you think about it.
You know, Ian, as a person who's eaten sushi for over 1 year, I know a little thing or two about using chopsticks.
Insert me, the only one at the table who ever uses chopsticks.
There you go. That's perfect use of learning tree right there.
Definitely use them. You weren't there, I don't think.
No, he was not there for the birthday, no.
Ah, okay, that's
Damn.
Fucking nerd.
I wasn't invited.
What a loser. I think we weren't talking on Reese's birthday, I think. I'm not too sure.
It's fine. Nobody invites me to anything anyway.
Oh, shit. You know, Ian, as a person who gets invited to things for over 29 years, I know a little thing or two about getting invited to it.
I don't like your fucking attitude. All right?
Well, I came out of the womb invited to my own party, okay, Ian?
I came out of the womb invited to the barbecue. All right? I don't need this bullshit.
Thanks, Ian. I was there with my chili dogs from Checkers.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I had diarrhea that night.
Well, yeah. You had chili from Checkers. I'm like, I wonder how long it had been sitting in that pot. 3-4 days?
I don't know what it says about like a woman, like when you're dating a woman where you think she has like high class and then you go to Checkers together and then she gets chili dogs. I'm like, oh, you are not as high class as I once thought. Nasty.
Good heavens.
Good heavens.
Great heavens.
You're going home after this. We're going separate ways after this, bitch.
You're not coming back over to my house. I don't give a fuck. What's the issue? I'm sorry. Did you just have chili from Checkers? Yeah. Not at my house, bitch.
They're at the window. They're like, yeah, welcome to Checkers. What can we get for you? She's like, can I get 2 chili dogs? And what do you want? But I'm already out of the car.
Aside of being single?
Yeah.
You're just like already down the street. You just left the door wide open.
Asking for help. Help me. Help me. There's a crazy woman ordering chili dogs down the street.
There's a crazy bitch in that car.
Take this shit to Judge Judy. I'm gonna top suing your ass.
Your Honor, she ordered chili dogs. Okay.
You ordered chili
Checkers.
dogs? Chili dogs.
Oh,
You telling me this man took you to Checkers? You could have gotten anything. You got chili dogs? That's a day in court. Bring in the dancing lobsters.
When I knock people out, they don't fucking move. Who the fuck is that guy? Oh, don't be scared, homie.
Welcome to Throwing Hands.
You got you're playing touch butt with that dork in the park, the ponytail.
My balls are hot.
You know who else is an idiot? Yuri Prohaska. Welcome to another episode of Throwing Hands Podcast, you guys, where we judge the craziness, the bullshit, and Octagon control. I am your host, Joe, and these are my co-hosts, as always, Ian and Darnell.
Took my whole desk doing that.
They gave me Diet Coke instead of regular Coke.
How am I supposed to drink this without my diet, Dr. Cal?
I guess I'll make it work. Anyway, it looks like they gave me... Oh my god. They messed up my order. I asked for a salad, and they gave me a double cheeseburger. What is turkey bacon double cheeseburger? I don't know. I guess I'll make it work. Do you know what I'm talking about, Darnell?
Yeah.
No.
There's this bitch, and there's a dude who like his whole TikTok is making fun of her, which is weird when people do that. But like there's this bitch, and she got famous off of one video, but she does it all the time. She's like a mukbang bitch, and her whole
the chick who doesn't fucking eat.
I guess so.
Takes that fake bite.
We might be talking about two different people, because this bitch, her main thing is that they always mess up her order, and it's always something sus where she'll be like those are exact words where she'll be like, I asked for a side of apples, and they gave me onion rings, and then she'll always be like, I mean, I guess we can make it work, and then she'll take bites of it and go, it's actually pretty good. It's him. We'll be like, yeah, the onion rings. Yeah. Dude,
That dumb bitch. I don't think she can even taste an apple.
There are videos where she eats healthy food, but it's like one in a it's
1 in 1,000. See,
Yeah.
I'm more of a salad girl.
It's so funny. Yeah. The way you,
I'm only a 1-pack girl.
if you,
I'm pretty sure those are 2 different people, but
right,
it's the
yeah,
same energy.
same energy. One day either I'm gonna have to send it to you, it's gonna come across your algorithm now, but it's like Ian knows you did exactly what she does. They gave me Diet Coke instead of regular Coke. But I guess I'll make it work. Drinks the Diet
It was
Coke.
a little bit worse because I thought it was fucking root beer because I saw the white cap and I immediately got pissed off.
Yeah, that would fucking make me livid.
I don't fuck with this shit, bro.
Yeah, but if you were expecting Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah, no,
I don't fuck with root beer. Period. Root beer makes me just really mad. It's just gross.
it just makes me angry.
Root beer,
Out of root beer.
root beer tastes like it's supposed to make you angry. To be honest with you, like it tastes like it's meant to make you frustrated and hurt someone afterwards. Like I think fighters should take a swig of root beer right before they go into the octagon and just
They'll be more
really hate
prepared.
life. Yeah, I'm making you pay for this shit. And they each get different brands too, so it's not the same taste. A couple fighters must have been drinking some root beer last night because there was some absolute murders that took place at UFC 303.
Yo, before you get started, there's one funny thing I want to mention. Remember when we first got the new gloves and like that card, there were no knockouts. There were there's like maybe a TKO, and like maybe it's the new gloves. They're just too padded. And I was just like, nah, I think we just had a bunch of weak motherfuckers on this card.
100%.
And this card proves it completely. Yes. I was like, people died that night.
Y'all were pussyfooting around on the card before, and you bitching about the gloves, not used to it. These motherfuckers came in ready for war. I wanted to talk about the very first fight of the night, which very recently, the very first fight of the night, starting up like a AEW opener show, just putting on a banger, to which... No, this was not a knockout, it was a decision fight. But Oliveira versus Simone, banger fight.
Oh, Ricky?
Yeah, at the end of the second round, or in round 2, Ricky checks the shit out of Oliveira's calf kick. And almost essentially snaps his leg. You think it's over for Oliveira. He's wobbling back. He ends the round out. Ricky Simone gets in his face and he's like, he hits him with the Braun breaker.
I've seen that part.
Yeah. And Oliveira was like, and I took that personally, and then proceeded to light him up on a fucked up leg. That shit was crazy. Oliveira's a beast. Arlovsky, I said it to Ian while we were watching the fight. I go, at this point, he has fought so much that I am literally begging for him to lose. Like, I want... It's at this point now where it's not like, why aren't you retired or anything. At this point now that I see him, I'm past all that shit. I'm like, fucking lose. Fucking get starched.
Just die.
And he did. It's bad when the commentary team, the most legendary commentary team, is making fun of you and your fight all night long. And all night they were shitting on Arlovsky and Boudet here, constantly making jokes about like I think it was
hugging match.
Yeah, when they said Watterson and Robertson went up there, they had mentioned that fucking. One of the first things they said was like, wow, they're already more active than the boys. And then Joe goes, way more active than the heavyweights. And I'm like, and they kept bringing them up through the night. I'm like, dude, that's bad. They rarely make fun of a fight all night long.
Well, the ref had to break up, multiple times?
Yeah,
every
a couple
round?
different times, yeah.
I stopped watching it after the first hug.
Yeah, just horrible, man. Just unfortunate. Andre, your name doesn't even carry the same weight anymore, dude. You're literally becoming... This is an anomaly where we're watching... BJ Penn went 0-8. And BJ's pen still holds a name. You know what I mean? Like, you hear BJ Penn, and you're like, murderer, licking the bloody gloves, fucking monster who came out with those...
Is that what you think?
I
think of an old drunk man getting knocked out in front of the club. That's what I think of when I hear BJ Penn now.
But his name still holds the monikers of the things that he's done.
He's still done some stuff.
He's a legend. I'm just saying Arlovsky's name, it's genuinely nothing now at this point in MMA.
When I hear Arlovsky, I hear a really bad Meatloaf and his very short role in Equalizer 2 in the first 10 minutes.
Oh my god, that's right. He was really bragging about that role too. He's like, I was in a movie.
I mean, I would.
I mean, you get to meet Denzel Washington. I'm like, oh shit, bro.
Yeah.
My life's
like,
Complete, for sure.
Yeah, I was in a movie. See, I was right. Pause it there.
Right there. Getting my neck slit. Right there.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. Pretty good. Hey, he's like, hey, 50K for that right there. Not bad. It's a fight. Yeah, Michelle Watterson and Gillian Robinson put on a banger, but tied to a sad ending. How is it like Michelle Watterson's crying? She's going to definitely retire right now at this moment. They're like, Michelle, we're going to let you gather yourself. But first, take a look at this clip video we put together of all your career. She's like, yeah, this is going to be easy for me to gather myself right now. You're going to show me my life before my eyes after I just got my ass beat. But great speech.
I just pray she does not go to be KFC or anything of the sort.
Yeah,
seriously. When she retires. It's like, hey, be done.
Be done. Yeah, this card did have a couple of people on here where we were like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing out here? Fighting? Who told you to fight?
Hanging around?
I don't know, just hanging around. Yeah, that's Arlovsky and Anthony Smith anytime they come up on a card. What are you doing?
Oh my god, Anthony Smith.
Dude, it literally took us by surprise. We were like, what the fuck? Where'd he come from? We forgot. Oh my god. How did he get on this card? He was just hanging around.
Literally.
Dude, yeah. Retire. Anthony Smith, retire. Michelle Watterson, thank you for retiring. Andre Arlovsky, retire.
Like, Anthony could have won on a win his last fucking fight.
Yeah.
Or went out on a win, I should say, not won on a win. I was retarded. he should just won on a win.
Why not just win on a win? Why not? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Just win on a win.
That's what I was telling him.
After that fight was done, I was just like, he needs to fight a young fighter that's gonna put his fucking lights out so he quits.
Yes.
And then I was like, you should fight Khalil, and I'm like, oh wait a minute, he already did. And fucking had the hammer of God over his head and just stopped, and then just let him live. And again, could have killed that man.
And somehow, he should have, because then Anthony Smith came back, won some bullshit fight, and was like, and literally, even after getting dominated by Khalil like that, said, I think I still got it. I think I can still
fight Alex.
Yeah.
What? Are you?
That's crazy.
I think he might have had another PTSD moment in that like exact time when he said that.
For real.
Or a flashback to his career before he fought John Jones.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
The prelims start, and they start with bangs. Peyton Talbot, anime tattoo equals win. That's what I say. That's the answer now. You got a crazy anime tattoo, probably gonna win this fucking fight.
He did that with his Zin and his foreskin.
What do you mean by that?
Exactly what I'm saying. He had a Zin in his foreskin in that fight, and just 1-2'd his ass.
Is this true?
He tweeted it.
Okay, all right.
He said, I'm gonna fight with a Zin in my foreskin. It's like, what the fuck are you saying, bro? What's wrong with you?
You saw it, like, takes a couple extra looks at him. They're like, all right, we're gonna have to check your penis, sir.
Sir, unroll the foreskin.
All right, it looks like you passed every test here. Your pee came back clean, but we're gonna need to see that foreskin, my friend.
What? Yeah.
We saw it. We saw it. Guys, could you stop doing the thing around? Like, I mean, come on. Jesus.
Can you stop doing the thing?
They're running around in circles over here.
Oh.
What are you doing?
That's fuck boy.
What are you doing?
That's just fuck boy.
Just out of case. Aha! See?
They're playing.
I know.
They're fighting.
It's her best friend. Oh, she's done now. She doesn't like that. She's over here by the window. She's like, no. It was not cool the way you bought me like that. Gave me the skibbity paps.
It's like I'm the one who does the bopping.
Let's see.
Peyton Talbot does the bopping.
Peyton Talbot is the skibbity popper.
He gives the skibbity baps.
Charles Jourdain
Man, that made me so sad.
Same. I literally, when that fight started, I said to Ian, I go, "Hey, Air Jordan, let's go, baby, let's go!" Swatted out of the air. Fucking literally, it's Charles Jordan's. Oh dang it! Charles Jordan's logo is him doing the Michael Jordan thing, but it's fucking Gene Silva just like there swatting him like LeBron. I'm like, I don't think so, bitch. Yeah. Gene Silva added yet again with the fucking crazy glasses and giving Joe Rogan the crazy glasses too. The fucking Russell Westbrooks.
I was wondering. I was like, is this that nerd dude? And then when he had the glasses at the end, I was like, oh, okay, it is him.
It's him. Nerd fighters. Nerd fighters are making a move right now. That's what John Anik says. Gotta watch out for the nerd fighters. They're training and ready to unleash it on you. They're trying to fucking open the 8th gate. Okay? That's their whole reason for fighting in there. They're hoping that you beat them down.
Destroy the whole arena.
Yeah. They're hoping that you beat them down so that way they can come back stronger like a Saiyan. That's what they're hoping for. There's no reasoning with these men.
They can hope.
Yeah.
That's how it works, right?
That's what Yuri's thinking right now. Yuri's like,
oh, did you see the video he put out?
Who, Yuri?
Yeah.
No.
Where he says, I have only, he says, I need to evolve or I need to stop fighting. And it's like, damn.
You're not wrong.
Wait, look at that.
Yeah, he's not wrong at all.
Someone needs to send that video to Andre. Evolve or stop fighting. What are you doing?
Nah, Andre needs to fight Tom Aspinall again. I think he fought him once. He needs to fight him again. He needs to really just knock the fuck out of him. Because I feel like a lot of the old guard, that's what they need. Mm-hmm. They need someone to just knock the fuck out of them to the point where their family's like, hey,
you died a little bit.
we love you, bro. Can you stop? No? Okay, whatever. Dana!
You know what I'm thinking?
Give him another fight.
You're making me
Somebody
realize
younger.
that is one of the answers. But I think, unfortunately, with this whole guard, the way that they act, you get them with that knockout, they're like, I mean, anybody can get hit with a knockout. He didn't beat me. They have this mentality of if they get knocked out, it was a one lucky punch type thing. They need somebody. What they need, and Tom Aspinall is the answer because Tom Aspinall will bully him. They need somebody to bully them. Think about like when Vitor was TRT Vitor, bullying the entire division, and then went up to fight John Jones, and John Jones was like, yeah, I think I'm just gonna fuck you up for 3 fucking rounds, and then eventually Kimura your bitch ass on the ground. And Vitor was like, I am literally never the same. I mean, John Jones has changed fighters via bullying them. I mean, he's done it to multiple dudes. And I mean, you need that. That's what you need. You need a dude who's gonna come in there and bully you at your old age and make you be like, I can't do anything. I can't strike. I can't grapple. I can't cage fight.
Nothing works on this guy.
Nothing works. That's what they need. A fucking full bully beatdown. Mayhem Miller, bring him back.
Bring him back.
Just shows up to Andre's house with Tom Aspinall.
Noticeably older. Grazed, but he still has the red stripe.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's gray and red. Yeah.
Jesus.
Hell yeah. Joe motherfucking Pfeiffer. Joe. What's his nickname? Body Bag.
Yeah, a body bag. Like, what kind of a fucking fight name is that? It's like you lived up to it, bro.
Yeah.
Good fucking shit.
That is 100% that type of nickname where you're like, why the fuck did you name yourself that? Oh.
Never mind,
dude.
Never mind. Duly noted.
Dude, poor Burial, dude. Sometimes I feel bad for a way a man gets knocked out, and his knockout was this. He did the knockout where his arms folded in here, and then he went, and then went just face planted. I'm like, oh no. Oh, somebody get him some milk. Fuck.
Somebody get him some milk.
Andre, no.
Those are the best though. Where they so tower funny. Over.
Yeah.
I'm like, you hate to see, but you love to watch it.
I'm like, fucking. It makes me think of the memes. I think it's Shia LaBeouf or some. I don't know who it is, but no, it's like the one. They have 2 of them. There's like one that's like Breaking Bad, where like Walter White's like in the car yelling at Hank, and then there's another one where I think it's like Shia LaBeouf. He's like up against the car, like no, don't do it, no. Oh, yeah. And that's me watching Marc-Andre Burial walk into the fight. I'm like, no, don't do it. Hank, don't do it. Fuck it. Dead.
How he died was just fucking stupid.
Sad. I don't like to think about Hank
I was rooting for him to die. Because I was like, fuck you, you're a cop.
Yeah.
And then
But then the fact that you thought it was going to be, you were going to get away with, my name's Hank, A-Shack Straight. God, shut up. Fuck you and your fucking stealing ass wife.
That, for real. And also, yeah, that part made me so mad in the series where he does that. I'm like, dude, now is so not the time to be a tough guy. Bang. I'm fucking, all right, well, it's the end of that character. Bro, you know what's side note from that, just talking about that, I've seen like the reads from the table. That guy's so into his character that like when they're doing the reads, like Bryan Cranston, he's just reading. Like he's like reading and he's doing his lines and he's doing his voice. But he's like looking at people at the table, smiling, kind of like looking around. When that guy, I forget the actor's name, but that guy who plays Hank, when he's doing the read at the table, when he's reading his lines, he's just down. I know. He's just down the barrel at fucking Cranston, mean mugging his bitch ass. And I'm like, Jesus, what'd that motherfucker do to you? And I'm like, he's method as fuck. He's looking at him like, you piece of shit, you took everything from me. I'm like, dude, it's a table read.
Can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Dude, imagine Cranston walking in saying, hey, what's up, man? That guy's like, fuck you. Whoa!
Yeah, what do you say fuck me for?
And all the producers are like, whoa, he's method.
Yeah, legit.
He's
That's
on
actually that makes me of another story. Because that's one reason I definitely couldn't be an actor. They're like, bitch, I'll fuck you up right now. Don't come at me talking about some acting shit with that. But when what's his name? And
it's a bad kitty.
Starsky and Hutch. When Vince Vaughn's character smacks Snoop Dogg,
yeah,
he's like, he really slapped me.
Oh yeah,
I was like, nah, I gotta fight you. We gotta fight. You gotta show me the ones right after this. Right? Well, they can call cut, but you show me the ones right here.
It's so funny hearing Snoop Dogg talk about it because he was like caught so off guard that he didn't like do anything about it, and he was just like, the only thing I knew what to do was
told me to hit him, but the actor said,
keep doing your lines.
Yeah.
Like, nah, I gotta beat your ass after.
Like, just getting slapped and just like seeing it run through his head in the scene in real time after knowing that, you're like, he thought about hitting him. He was like, I should just slap the fuck out of him right now.
Bro was about to have the Windows fucking shut down moment right there. The rest of the card was bullshit. Nobody cares. Except for the main event.
And you know what?
I'm kidding.
And you know what though? You're almost kind of not wrong though at the same. But there was some things to talk about, right? Because there is. I mean, dude, fuck Ian Machado, Gary. I mean, just genuinely go fuck yourself,
what do you
dude.
say fuck me for?
What do you say fuck me for? Like, what is that from? I forget that. What
is 50 Cent.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, you just and honestly, Michael Page said the thing right. He's like, I'm gonna, or was that Ian saying that? Which one said that he was gonna turn the other one into a wrestler?
Ian
said that, and then Ian wrestled him.
Yeah.
The whole fight. Crazy. What an idiot. I mean, you're a pussy.
I mean, yeah, I didn't want to see Michael Page lose like that. I just wanted to see him lose, but not like that. Because I mean, it was again pretty kind of boring fight.
Well, it was boring because of Ian, and because the end of the day that they were having
all
exchanges.
All of Ian's fights are fucking boring because of him now.
Yeah, I think he's genuinely, because he knows the fucking online horrible presence he has, that I think he knows that the moment he gets knocked out, it's over for him. We're gonna plaster that everywhere.
He better retire.
It's gonna be, everybody's gonna make fun of it. They're gonna bring signs of it to fucking press meetings and shit. It's going to be over for him. So I think he wants to fight as safe as possible so he can keep racking up wins and be like, I'm great. And you're like, you're not. You're boring. You took what literally, like, I think these fighters need to realize at some point, and I understand it's hard to take that when you're trying to go for a championship mentality. They're both unranked. You know, it's like, or Ian Machado might be ranked. You know, yeah, Page is 14.
He's ranked.
Yeah, and Page, I don't know. Why do they not show the rankings? I was going to say, I know Page is number 14. Too.
Yeah, that's what. I always hate having to go to it.
I think Ian's like, he's top 10.
What is this?
So it's like, I understand, going, trying to be in title contention, trying to go up in the ranks, but you have to understand that they make
Ian Machado Gary's number 7.
That's crazy. when they make these fights, they make them because they're going to be exciting, not because they want to see if you're going to wrestle fuck them and get a W. They want to see the excitement, the back and forth exchanges that you guys were having. And of course, just like any fight, though, Michael Page starts clipping him. Ian's like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm just going to go to the ground and whatever.
Turned him into a wrestler.
Yep. Turned yourself into a wrestler. Oh no, he cast the spell back on himself. He was confused.
He didn't realize it was an area of effect.
Yeah, yeah, right. Just everybody in the front row, the immediate front row wrestling.
Just start grappling.
Yeah, I mean, shouts out Maria Bueno Silva, who took a Diego Sanchez fucking style cut above the forehead, and just like Diego, like, I'm ready to go. Let's fucking go. But the doctor, shouts out that doctor who, like, he didn't want to say it, but he was like, and the ref kept asking him. That's the real problem.
Dude, I can see your brain, okay?
Yeah. The ref,
I mean, I don't know. That one was kind of on the fence. Like, yeah, it was bad, but again, we've seen worse.
Yeah,
where they've
that's
just
a lot
been
of
like,
people were saying too.
yeah, it's fine. Like, dude has an actual giant gash. They're like, let him go.
he's good. He's good.
Just rub some Vaseline in it.
That's my favorite thing about, like, it's kind of, it was almost like identical. You can, like, watch the clips back to back, and it's pretty much the same thing. But, like, just like with her, Diego Sanchez, like, the first thing they tried to do was fucking glob a bunch of Vaseline on it, and it just, like, sunk into the cut, and they were like, no. And they were like, never mind, call it.
They're like, great, now it's filled with Vaseline as well.
Same thing with Maria. They fucking,
you made it worse.
or Myra, they fucking, they put some Vaseline on that bitch, nothing happened, and they were like, all right, you know what, never mind.
Well,
and the doctor was like, it's pretty deep, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ah, shit, what a good fight. And then, yeah,
Made me sad.
to see Silva get fucked up like that.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing.
I like watching her fight, except for her title fight. That was just dumb.
That was, yeah. And and Myra, and again, this might sound like I don't know, maybe picking favoritism or side or anything, but it's true what I'm about to say here. Myra is that type of bitch. If they would have kept that fight going, I don't think Macy ends up winning that fight. Not saying that, like, I think Macy was, like, clearly, like, one-upping her at that moment, but she activated Myra. She hit the code, activated the sleep agent inside of Myra, and she was about to unleash hell because she was ready to go. But, doctor was like, no.
I mean, it was a pretty even fight up until the stoppage. The only thing that Macy had was the takedown that would have given her some sort of, an edge in the score.
Right.
Yeah, that was literally it.
Yeah.
Because all the first round was usually because you can knock the fuck around pretty much like the entire time.
And them bitches were wanging. And honorable mention to Carlos Hernandez on the bottom of the card with I'm not going to try to pronounce the dude from Japan's name, but I think Ian, you were kind of gone for half this fight, but these dudes were scrambling. They were having a full-blown jiu-jitsu match, like a good
like a good
match.
One.
Oh yeah, they were. What's his name was setting up for twisters a bunch of time. He kept setting up for the twister, and they were just, and the other one was setting up for like heel hook. They were just throwing crazy submissions at each other for about 2.5 rounds, and then at the end of the fight, they were just kind of cage fighting, and people started booing, and I'm like, they literally just fucking grappled all around the cage for 2.5 minutes, and everybody was like, how dare you take a rest? How dare you, sirs?
How dare you be tired at the end of all of that?
That's literally every fucking banger fight where dudes are punching their brains into PTSD or fucking what's the CTE form, and then the second they stop for 2 seconds, everybody boo. Go back to it. Hurt each other.
Keep trying to murder each other.
Cub Swanson, retire. Just had to say that real quick. Forgot about that. Forgot he was on the card. He was another one. Retire already, dude.
Yeah, bro's like 38.
Call it a day, man. Also honorable mention to Dustin being on the up top, like, in arena commentary team for ESPN. Killed it, crushed it. Man's a man of many talents. Can knock you out, submit you, and he can also do commentary and talk about it.
And so your hot sauce.
and sell you some hot sauce. It's true. Good guy. Good guy, that Dustin Poirier. Here he's friends with that Theo Von character. Anyway, the real story of the night was this co-main event. This shit.
Oh yeah.
This
Jesus
card.
Christ.
When you think about this co-main, you think about the card overall, about how this card was something completely different like 3 weeks ago, and now it is what it was. And you know, I forgot what do you guys know what the co-main originally was to begin with? I forget.
It was Khalil and Jamal.
Oh, that's right.
Khalil pulled out first because of tainted supplements, and then they had Ulberg versus Jamal, and then Jamal blew his knees out. It wasn't even his fault either. Just fluid built up in the back of his like knees or some shit, like behind his ACL, and swelled them up. And then he had to pull out. And then that's when Anthony came in, and then Ulberg got hurt. And then that's when they brought in Lopez and
Ortega.
Brian.
Yeah.
And then
So much of it got canceled.
Yeah. Then Ulberg was out, and then they brought in Roman. And then
Anthony,
fucking Brian wakes up with a fever, and they're like, "You can't fight, bitch."
Dude, this card is cursed. You're gonna see all kinds of videos in the next few days. UFC 303, was it cursed? You're like, yes. Is Connor the new curse?
Hour notice.
Yeah.
All the coordinators and planners, as all of these fights are canceling. Shit.
Waking up to that is probably
Jamal on the phone.
Yeah, for sure. Like what Darno was about to say, like Dan Ige within. What was it? 3 hour notice? Because they said it like
4 hour notice.
4 hours.
Because I saw that he tweeted something, and then I was like, "What the fuck is he talking about?" Because I'm like, he's 135. There's no way he's gonna go fight Max at 145. And then I was like, "Yeah, whatever. He's probably just saying shit." And then they announced that, and I was like, "Oh, that's what they're talking about." Jesus Christ, bro!
Yep.
Get this man a medal
For sure. What an actual monster. And you know, here's the thing about this fight for him. No one gives a shit that he lost. Everybody's like, dude, you're amazing.
No,
you're a beast.
Well, actually, I did a little bit.
I wanted him to win.
He was kind of working Mario on the second and third, because every time he got taken down, he wasn't doing shit down there. He just holding on to him, really.
Yeah.
And then Dan was just like, get off me, bitch.
And it's to say that, like, I don't blame Diego for anything either, because Diego is also great for this story too, where he weighed in at 145 like he was supposed to, then weighed in properly at 155, then weighed in properly at 160 160. And I'm like, that's insane that he weighed in properly each time. He just properly pumped up.
That's a lot of water.
That's a lot of water and hydration and food and shit. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you have to do it properly, because you can't, like, I was bringing it up to Reese, and she was like, well, yeah, you just eat a fuck ton of food. And I was like, no, that's, you fuck yourself up. It just runs
through you. Yeah. Well, and you can get sick. Yeah.
So
you do the opposite.
It's like, it's tough, and that's insane. Just they honestly, with how bad luck they were having with this, they should have just called this co-main event. They should have been like, fuck it, co-mains Anthony and Delidze, who cares? But instead they kept trying to get somebody, and that's a great story.
They were like, we don't want to pay Anthony Smith for co-main event.
Yeah, I truly believe now, unless he's able to change it, but this is twice in a row that something's been fucked up because of him on a big card. Connor's the curse, man. Connor's the curse. If he's scheduled to go onto a card, best believe that whole card's collapsing.
Something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah, that whole card's gonna collapse inside of itself. People are gonna get hurt. He's gonna cancel. You already know he's gonna cancel. Fucking, it's frustrating, but yeah.
Yeah, they keep thinking they can make money. He's just hoping to the gods that he can still make money on Connor. And it's just like, bro, give him the fuck up, bro. He's
genuinely.
Why did he even pull out of the fight?
Broken pinky toe.
Yep.
And then it's just even funnier because it's almost like karma. Because when RDJ broke his foot, Connor was like, "Oh, just you can still fight on that." Blah blah blah, talking all this shit. And it's like, nigga, you lost a pinky.
Yeah.
So shut the fuck up. Go home. Go be with your wife and kids. Just shut the fuck up. Don't talk about fighting anymore.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing it in a
up.
movie. Yeah, that too. Like, unless you're talking about it in a movie or for a movie. Shut the fuck up about fighting. Your fighting days have been done since you fought Nate. Nate changed you.
100%. 100%.
And then you fighting Floyd was even worse.
Yeah. We were. I mean, some of us, me included, were so hard on Conor's dick at that time that I was like, he went 10 rounds with him, though. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's cool and all, but like nowadays, I'm like, I mean, no, but he still lost.
It also meant like literally nothing.
No.
Yeah, it was all money. There was
it just fucked up his fight career.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucked up the featherweight and lightweight division because he wasn't letting go of the fucking belts. It's just like, how about no? Next time, don't do that, Daniel. Just if the motherfucker's gone longer than 6 months and it's not an injury,
interim. Put it up.
Fuck out. No, not even interim. Just get the fuck out. We're gonna strip.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying.
And
then it goes to an interim and all that fucking nonsense.
No interim belt. We're stripping that person for that belt, and then we're gonna have 2 other people fight for the real belt. No interim. No more of that shit. If it's not injury related, get the fuck out. You better be in that fucking ring when I call you.
I agree, and I think that honestly, the entire MMA world needs to move on from Conor McGregor. Like the fact that what's it called?
It's never gonna happen.
It's probably at least not for another few years because he's gonna try. He's at least for sure going to get another one more fight in. Like he's going to.
Oh, maybe.
And when he does, it's gonna, it's just gonna boost his popularity up heavily again. But the thing is that, he's that new DLC for Hitman and shit, and like he's the fighter like that you have.
Yeah, that made no sense.
No sense. And it's partially because, and it's not the 100% truth because there are other fighters who are way more like in social media than him probably at this point. But it's just because he's one of the most famous faces and like characters in UFC. Yeah. And it's like for that reason they'll never want Kevin Holland, or they'll never want I'm trying to think of other personalities that are really big in UFC that people just don't care about enough. They'll never want Sean Strickland. They'll always go for always.
There's a lot of reasons you don't want Sean.
But you know what? You get what I'm saying.
If you think about it, he would be perfect character in GTA.
Yeah. But if you think about it, even
makes sense, though.
They would probably way rather put Conor in GTA. They're like, no, we'd rather have this
because everyone's because everyone knows Conor. Yeah, it's the popularity thing.
You're right, and that's where I'm saying they need to move on because it's insane to at this point in Conor's career be like, hey, we put Conor as the new Hitman. You're like, for why? Who gives a shit? He hasn't done anything in 5 years. What are we talking about?
It was just in a movie. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh man, guys, let's talk about the main event. Let's talk about what men were men. I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about what men were men, and I'm talking about when Yuri and I had to stop myself because I was gonna say Yuri and Prohaska.
And Prohaska.
Yuri and Poetan Part 2. Banger. Literally gave that man a free haircut. It's insane.
I fucking did.
It would be so funny if the first thing that Yuri said when he got up was he's all knocked out. He wakes up. He said, "I said no magic. I said no magic."
I thought you said he was gonna instantly check his hair.
It's just one of the doctors holding his hair in front of his face. He's like, "Sorry about this." That's what's crazy is that came from the hammer fist. He fucked because he kicked him and his hair was still intact and everything, and then the hammer fist just fucked up his hair. It was crazy. Poetan's from now on. He's gonna be like Alex is gonna be like, you need a haircut. He's just gonna be punching people's hair. That's how strong I punch. Your hair just comes right off, just like that.
What's funny is that he was down in Australia for whatever fucking reason. And he did a video with some social media dudes. And he was actually cutting tied to Voss's hair, which was funnier. And because they're just like, yo, we heard there's a new barbershop and they're taking all your people. And he walked in and he just sees Alex here. He just turns and looks at him. Doesn't say anything. They could just definitely just use that video again
That's
and just
so
recaption it.
Yes, for sure. Dude, that's so funny. That's so funny the way things happen. He is truly, and again, we were just talking about personalities and people that they should be using in things for cameos. Pereira's the best. We were just talking about me and you. I was just saying it to Ian last night. He is the funniest guy, the nicest guy. He's got such a character going for him, and that's just him, you know. And everybody loves him. Everybody loves Poetan.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he's, and it might be a little bit to do with him. He probably doesn't want that kind of spotlight type shit, but you know, we should be focusing more on guys like him, fucking, who are actively fighting and murdering dudes in the ring and have an amazing story and an amazing way of simply just going like, Connor had to be like, we did it, fucking double champ, Mystic Mac is here, and Poetan went, and he stole the show. Come on. That's aura, as they say nowadays.
I'm so fucking.
Oh, is that what the kids call it?
That's what the kids call it, yeah.
I'm so sick of aura. I'm sick of peak. It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. Please.
Peak. We said that in high school.
That was like a big high school phrase, peak.
And these cunts brought it back for anime, and they just say it for everything. And it's like, guys, just shut the fuck up, all right? Just say the show's good.
just say it's good. No, it's peak,
Bro,
man.
It's
That's how I know I got old, when I started getting pissed off about words.
For sure.
Shit, yep, it's here.
no cap.
Facts.
Deadass.
Deadass.
Even I've been saying deadass since like fucking middle school.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a New York thing anyway.
Yeah.
Deadass. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll. Deadass.
Oh.
With some orange drink, if you know, you know.
Don't do this. Don't do this to yourself.
Ham and cheese on a roll. Orange drink. Every New Yorker. What, bitch? What'd you just say? Ham and cheese? Shut the fuck up. That's not what we get. You know, next week we have a break, which is awesome, and then July 13th we come back to see Rose Namajunas versus Tracy Cortez. Battle of the Hotties. Who you guys got?
Macy Barber. Because that's who the fuck was supposed to be fighting.
You should have seen me just staring at the UFC page. I was like, nope, I think we're talking about two different cards.
Nah, she got hurt, so that's why she's fighting Tracy now.
Dang. What's funny is still two hotties. That's funny that they were like, how they managed that. They were like, oh man, we lost the hottie. Tracy Cortez, you free? Yes.
Tracy's still undefeated? No, she has one. So okay.
I think that Rose is going to annihilate Tracy Cortez. I think that anytime that
what
Rose...
are they fighting at though?
Flyweight.
Flyweight, 125? I don't know, because Rose went up to 125 and rightfully so got her ass beat by Manon.
For sure. But there is something about these pretty bitches that in Rose's record, she beats every pretty bitch she's ever fought, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah. How I feel about it.
Unofficial statistic, but it's there.
Wait, is Esparza out of the UFC?
I think so.
Oh no, just the website's fucking up.
Typical.
Because it has everyone's picture, and then Carla Esparza is just fucking shadow figure.
I mean, UFC.
Like even the UFC is like, yo, we do not claim her.
I'm pretty sure besides that main event that we'll have the same pick for what we'll be most excited for to see on this card. But I'm gonna ask you guys anyway, and I'm gonna say mine, which is that as always, Drew Dober. Always excited to see the boy Drew motherfucking Dober on a card. You know I'm taking him against Mike Davis. What do you guys think?
I agree.
Perfect.
I'd say this card is boring. That's
Wrong.
But I'm gonna go Gabriel because him and his brother just do nothing but put on fucking highlight fights, just murdering people.
Okay.
Oh, look at that! Even all 3 of his fights in the UFC are all finishes. 2 subs and a knockout.
He's got that unforgettable last name, Bonfim. I like that last name.
Bonfim.
Hell yeah. All right, you guys heard it here. Our picks for the fights that will be most exciting on July 13th. Gabriel Bonfim and Lusa. Drew Dober, Mike Davis, Rose Namajunas, Tracy Cortez. Saturday, July 13th. You guys check it out. And also let us know down in the comments down below what you think of the fights that we picked that we're excited for, what you think about the fights that we talked about from this passing card, what you think are most impressive from these passing fights, and what you think we should be talking about from this card and the upcoming card down below in the comments. And since I'm talking about the comments, make sure you like and subscribe as well.
Click that bell.
And go follow us on all our social medias down below. Actually, in the show notes, I'll just say them real quick. SuperSourjir, twitch.tv/SuperSourGames, at Snuggie, at Snuggie and Snuggie T. But they're all going to be down there in the show notes. Hit more, and you can see where to follow us down below. Thanks.
I thought it was needed.
Well, it's almost to the end of this episode, and if you've watched the show before, you know what that means. And if you don't, then we're going to tell you right now, it's time for Street Shenanigans. That's right, guys. It's your favorite segment of this show, Street Shenanigans, where we go over the craziness, the bullshit, and the Octagon control over the internet, over things from all around the world, from outside of Waffle Houses, from inside of a ring inside of a circus somewhere, from anywhere where there's a fight where somebody goes, oh shit. We're there to bring you the news, the review, the what they should have done, what they should have done better in that situation, what they should have done differently in that situation, whether they should have fucked around and found out or not. Maybe some jiu-jitsu could have helped, maybe some boxing could have helped. We're here to help you and them figure it out for future endeavors. But the most important thing to know, Ian,
YouTube, they're fine. All right, they're okay. They're fine. Hey, okay.
They're great.
Okay.
They're better than most guys.
They're better now after these events than they ever were.
Some guys think that after these events they're worse. They're not. They're better off.
They're better.
I see that guy after the fight. I say, wow, what a terrific fighter.
I say, what a terrific guy.
Okay. This is great. This is we have to figure this out. We've been hired to figure out some street mystery, some fight mystery, if you will. Mans is about to get knocked out by a ghost. That's all we have so far for evidence. Let's see it. Okay. Some good stuff going on here. Keeping the jab, keeping him at bay. Oh no. Takes a head kick. All right, well, it's time to go in here.
Oh. What?
All right, so that's our first take.
Fastest hook in the land.
It's got to be, right? Because it's like
it's the camera angle.
It's yeah, because like, all right, they're gonna show it in slow mo.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah, right hand. Boom. Anderson Silva style. Anderson Silva Forrest Griffin right there. That's literally Anderson Silva Forrest Griffin. Bink.
Yeah, the camera.
From this angle, you can't really see it.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like he hits him at all.
Looks like bro just took a fall.
We figured it out. Front hand. It was.
He's just like, okay, all right, you know what's going on.
Pacing him up. Boom. Counter striking is the way to go. It really is. Fuck all that running in. Fuck all that shit. And in a street fight, counter strike the fuck, because the 95 percentile mentality of dudes in a street fight is charge in at them. Go for it. Fucking counter strike is dumbass. Beautiful. You love to see it. Bink.
It's like when Alex knocked out Yuri last night. You could tell that it was a switch kick because of the angle that the camera was at, and then they changed it to a wide view, and you're like, "Oh, it was a fucking switch kick." Bro, literally did not see that shit coming.
Crushed his ass. Dang. Hate to. I said it last night. Hate to see it happen to a samurai. You really do. Hate to see a samurai fall like that. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Oh, I did them backwards.
That's okay. All right.
It's not okay.
This is a lesson in boxing. This is a lesson that says that, as we like to talk about, as people always say, just knowing a martial art helps. A art. Know it. You know, me and Ian were talking about this last
Haters.
night.
They're like, we got this.
This guy cornering him in the bathroom. He's like, hold on. Pulls out the swatch with a paintbrush. And starts
the one of the big things.
Every time he does that, the guys are like, whoa, we don't have any trouble. He's like, watch it.
He's mixing prime colors.
I'll fucking. Oh shit. Knowing your martial art and like knowing it to a usefulness. You know, I was talking about this with a coworker, and I was talking about with Ian. Just because you know Taekwondo doesn't mean you can actually defend yourself with it. You need to know how to apply it. Boxing's one of the easiest ones to know how to apply right off rip. Let's see this worker. We got a guy who's gonna corner some worker. Looks like a Chick-fil-A worker, and
this ain't Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A don't allow this shit.
Where do you think? It's at a gas station. I mean, this looks like a ooh.
Oh
gets
God,
hit.
why?
Knows how to take a hit though. Pushes him back. Boom,
Weave.
boom. Dummy. Poor guy. That guy don't want to hurt anybody either. You saw the way his hands were afterwards. He was like, "Oh dear, did I actually do that?"
Fucking Wendy's, bro. That's a Wendy's.
Think so?
Don't fuck with Wendy's.
That's the manager right there.
Yeah, that is a manager shirt for Wendy's. Yeah, you're right. Boom.
He was clearly tired of his shit today, so he decided to swing on him for real. And then he said, "Nah, I'm tired of your shit."
Done.
Put him out, and now he's like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
That's a lot of paperwork.
Fucking got him.
I mean, so like, and what's crazy about this fight too is he strikes. You know, he
Did
strikes
he
him
pee his
first.
pants?
I think he peed himself a little bit, or it might have just been a little.
That's unfortunate if he did.
Let's see.
He does. They just said it in the. You can hear him say it in the audio. Yeah, he peed himself.
Yeah.
Wow.
You gotta move. You can't work there. You can't live in that town anymore.
He probably felt great landing those 2 solid hits. He thought he was gonna just continue to beat the shit out of him, and now he woke up covered in piss.
Who peed on me? Who peed on me?
He was way up here at the beginning of this video.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm filing suit because one of these men peed on me in a fight. I understand that they knocked me out, but that is unnecessary to pee on me. Yeah, I wanted to get to the where he hits him and then pause it because I want to see specifically what he does wrong right here because I think I figured it out. Yeah, 2 things. 1, footwork. He goes to push off and like does it with his right foot. Horrible. Second thing, he's like this, when he's punching, I don't know what he's doing, but he's got like his head down, so it's like it's kind of tucking your chin, but he's got his whole head down, so he's like so when he punches him the second time, he misses. He hits him over the head, so it's like his first punch had like no power behind it, and also he's probably a weak bitch. And then,
but
also let's definitely blame the woman getting involved
for sure
because that definitely threw his groove off. By getting pushed into the bathroom.
He threw off his groove.
Beware the groove.
Bro was knocked out of flow state. No groove points, nothing, bro. Because she decided to get involved. It's like if you see 2 men fighting, let that shit go. Let it happen, bro.
There's
nothing else to be done.
Hey, but right here. Well, she steps in as well after he gets knocked out.
You can tell whose side she was on. Well, let's see how much it throws off his groove when he gets knocked into it, right? Because, I mean, first of all, he throws the punch, right? I mean, he's wrong. She does try to pull him. You're right. She tries to pull him a little bit.
Boom, that knockout, though.
But that's on that footwork then, though. Again, that footwork. He's got bad footwork. Those slides, too. Man's wearing work shoes with grip. Man's wearing slides. It's a difference.
He put some power behind it.
Look at his knees. Before he goes down. Not right there.
Okay, his knees are wacky there, too.
At the knockout, look at his knees.
All right, let's see this. Let's see it in full time. You love to see a guy who's like fucking yelling in somebody's face get knocked out.
45 degrees right there.
Yeah. Yeah, whack.
Just leaning.
Sat down for he fell the right way. He fell like in jiu-jitsu. Sits down into the fall. Shit. Yeah. Lesson learned.
He was walking away like, I just did that.
Oh my god. These hands are registered weapons.
All day. Nobody can surpass my power. I am the Wendy's manager.
All right. This is
Story of a girl.
these guys, I mean, I have no idea what's going on. Like, I understand this is clearly some kind of weigh-in. This is it looks like the beginning of like UFC days. Like security just doesn't know how to break up a scrap, and also these guys don't know how to scrap. This is just fun. Let's see it.
Oh, they also look old as shit.
Yeah, they're old as hell.
He's coming back for more. The security, I don't know.
Oh, let him fight. Now
okay,
break
now
him
pull
up.
him off.
It's like Jerry Springer type shit.
Right? Yeah, that's what I was Jerry Springer type. Yeah. Look at this guy.
Why is my man camoed out?
Oh, what the fuck?
Everything about this. Okay, and then they're still letting this man cut a promo, by the way, for no reason. Let security let him go. Okay. Lots of shit being said here.
I can't tell if it's Russian or like Polish.
The way he cocks for a punch, and then the other guy comes at him, so he goes, no. There's a lesson to be learned here. If you're gonna fight,
damn, bro, that ass is getting pieced up with a hammer.
And also, when somebody hits you, don't just go.
Just turn away.
That is embarrassing for that man. And what's crazy is how much he keeps coming back and talking shit. I'm like, dude hit you a bunch of times in the face,
and you did nothing.
I guess he kind of respected a little bit.
Turning that shit off.
Yeah.
Can't understand none of that.
Yeah, I mean, this is UFC. This is UFC in
Why
Russia.
did you show me this?
I just like the idea that, like, I love the security. This is like WWE security right here, and an actual UFC fight. Oh, they've broken them up for now, but here they go. Oh, they're still going at it. Security's having trouble with them. Security.
They're 1,000 years old.
Yeah, right. Security's older than the guys. Shit. Just stick to watching UFC, I guess is my point. All right, you can pull these away. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the end of this episode. I want to thank you guys for continuing to support our product, and thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
Clicking that bell.
And we hope to see you guys on the next episode of Throwing Hands. Now, I didn't like that one.
Wow. Jesus. Could your hands go any higher?
Well, if I brought it down here, you wouldn't know. And I had to really show you.
I had to bring it up here to
really
prove.
let you know. Welcome to Throwing Hands.
You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park, the ponytail.
My balls are hot.